Good morning, dear students. Uh, Today we are going to discuss relation between PSM and repertory. So, what is PSM? PSM is a specialized branch of science which deals with prevention of disease, where in social medicine. Social medicine, preventive and social medicine. So we are trying to prevent disease in our society. So PSM is particularly dealing with prevention of disease from society. It is also known as community medicine. Community medicine, it means community medicine, it means dealing with community. So today we are going to correlate this PSM with our repertory. But before dealing with this, we must know that what are sphere, what are basic area of PSM. So PSM basic area is very much closely related to our aphorism number 4. As per our master Samuel Hillman in his Organ of Medicine, he says that he is likewise a preserver of health. He is likewise a preserver of health if he knows the disease and how to remove them from person into health. So a person should be kept in health, and if he is diseased, then he must be taken back to a normal state. Now we know that from homeopathic point of view, that if we are treating a disease, there may be some cause. So cause, it means what type of cause have caused the disease. So we have to remove the cause for prevention. It may be like for COVID-19, which is going on. What we are trying to do? We are trying to, what is cause? Cause is a virus. We have to prevent it. So what we will do? We will take preventive measure. So we will take preventive measure. What preventive measure? Like how this virus is spread. We will try to stop by preventing measures to stop the spread of virus, so our disease burden on society will be less. Number of patients will be less, and morbidity will be less. So less person will suffer. So how? Just by the proper application of PSM. Now, what type of disease occurs? One is communicable, and the second is non-communicable. So we have different type of national program for communicable disease, for non-communicable disease, where we are focusing on that type of particular disease. We are studying about vectors which are carrying the communicable disease. We are understanding the method of communication, what are the ways of communication, what are the cause for communication of disease, these things. So what we do in communicable disease, we will try to stop by knowing its way of communication to prevent it, and so a disease spread will be stopped. Now, one more point of I want to say that PSM also deals with like hygiene. In PSM you will also study the history of medicine. So hygienic method. So this help us to reduce the chance of infection. PSM help us to understand the structure of health system of a society. So by this we are able to understand that how this will be applied in society. Now second point what I want to say you that for understanding PSM you must have knowledge of other social medicine. Other social it mean how a society is working. How a society is working. If PSM is going to treat a society, not only a single patient. PSM is going to treat a society. So how a society is living, what is their culture, what is their habit, what is their belief, what is their mindset, what is their tradition, what is their habits. So how you will know? By going to public. PSM is not dealing with with the treatment of a particular case or particular person. PSM is dealing with the society, with mass, with public. So if you are expert in PSM, then you will be able to stop the spread of a disease in a society. You will be able to find the root cause of many other diseases. You will be able to stop communicable disease. And most importantly, when you are taking a case from homeopathic point of view, so homeopathic point of view is not based only on pathology. We say it means most of the Ayush branch says, but particularly I am expert in homeopathy and yoga. So what we say that we are not treating the disease, but we are treating to a person who is suffering from a disease. We are treating a person who is suffering from a disease. So what the significance of this line? The significance of this line says that you must know the patient in every sphere. And in our homeopathic principle, what we do, we focus on the general symptom. General symptom, it means mind symptom. So if we focus on general symptom, we focus on mind symptom. So how you will get to know about what is normal for this mind? How you will get to know that what is normal for his mind, for this patient? Because by knowing the knowledge of his socio-culture background, by his religion, you know that something will be a common trait for that person. For example, गाय हमारी माता है, cow is mother. So it is taught in Hindu culture. So if you know, then you will not feel it abnormal. But if someone is saying something, foreigner is saying, then you will feel that, oh, it is abnormal. But for a person who is belonging to Hindu community, you will think that okay, it's normal. Like alcohol is harmful to health. So if a person is very much religious in Islam and they are not drinking alcohol, so okay, they are following their religion, okay. So but for Christianity, If you go to Christianity, then it is very common. It is very, very common that they will drink alcohol. So, same thing, drinking alcohol is a common trait in Christianity, is prohibited trait in Islam. So, by knowing their religion, you get to know what are part of their diet which can affect to some type of disease, to that type of society, to member of those society. So religion, by knowing religion, you get to know that yes, he is from this religion, so this is common for him, and we have to consider this factor during our treatment. It may be in management, it may be in diagnosis, or it may be in advice, whatever you think suitable. Like so now you understood that knowing the person, knowing the just single point, religion help us a lot that to know what will be his mindset. Second point, for example, a person living in hilly areas, a person living in hilly area, and a person living in near sea area, a person living in hilly area, a person living in near sea area. When you will see the case, both type of two cases you are seeing, what you will find? A person living in hilly area will be low oxygen concentration are in hilly area, so his lungs will function more, his health, his, if he is mountainous mountain walker, this thing, his health condition will be better than this near sea area person. Why? Because of their living place, it is different. Because of their living place, it is different. So we have to consider these things while we are discussing these type of area. So my dear students, what I want to say that you have to focus to know the about patient by knowledge of PSM, preventive and social medicine. For preventive and social medicine, you must know their background, what type of environment they are working, what type of environment they are living. For example, in same previous example, what I have discussed, that a person living in hilly area and a person living in near sea area. What one very common thing we know will be in hilly area, thyroid disorder, because lack of iodine deficiency related disorder, while a person who is living in sea area, it will not be common. So we are thinking that or Maidani area or something, so we know that it is a common disease in that particular area, in that particular society who are living in hilly area. These are traits for that particular area, so we have to think accordingly. For example, arsenic toxicity are common in some part of Kolkata. So we have to consider these things and we have to work accordingly. We have to think that okay, he is living in this area, this is a factor. What other things? Like a occupation. These are very important factors. Occupation. Now a person who is working in some underground mine, a person who is working in some underground mine work, his lungs condition will be poor. His lungs condition will be very much poor. So you have to think that, oh, what is his occupation? And by knowing his occupation, you get to know that he is exposed to this type of group of disease, and you will be able to prevent it. For example, a very common example, if a case of infertility came to you, a case of infertility comes to you. Now what you will do? You will treat a case, but after your best possible treatment, after 2 to 3 months, you got to know that this person is a truck driver. You got to know that this male patient is a truck driver, and you are giving all the best possible treatment along with dietary management, whatever possible you are able to give, you are providing. But you are finding that patient is not improving, and after inquiry that you find that he is working in a truck driver, and he is always exposed to very much heated environment, or someone is working in a factory where he is very much exposed to heat environment. How you will do? You will not be able to treat this case. You have to manage this root cause. You have to remove this root cause. So PSM help us that whatever treatment we can do, we must think in broader sense in all the part of management. PSM help us to understand the management. And one most important thing, that all the national program are under PSM. For example, tuberculosis. Malaria, everything. So those diseases which are noted down by government, if you are treating a case of tuberculosis, whatever treatment you are giving, you must have to refer to inform your government health authority that you are treating a case like COVID case. If you are treating a case of COVID, you have to take permission from government. You have to inform government that yes, you are dealing with a case of COVID. So these things are guided under PSM. Okay, thank you, dear. In next class, we will continue our PSM. I will describe one case. I will describe one condition which is affecting in different part of body related to PSM, and then only medicine will remain. If you have any problem or any query, you can contact me on my WhatsApp 9239387515, and just after 2-3 classes we will discuss to other topics like method of repertorization we have discussed. Okay, thank you, dear. If any problem, contact me. Thank you.